In this video, we're going to talk about foods to avoid enlarged prostate and reduce symptoms and risks of prostate cancer. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. The foods you eat may have the ability to lower your risk of prostate cancer by lowering your cholesterol levels. According to the University of California at San Francisco Medical Center, you may be able to avoid prostate cancer or reduce its growth by following a diet that includes saturated fat and simple sugars are kept to a minimum. Very high in fiber, abundant in fruits and veggies. Additionally, there are specific sorts of meals that you should avoid in order to maintain the health of your prostate in addition to eating certain foods. Red meat and processed meat. A high meat diet, particularly if the meat is cooked to a well-done texture, may be connected with an increased risk of prostate cancer. This could be related to the presence of heterocyclic amines, or HCAS. These are carcinogens that can be present in processed meat. HCAs have been linked to the development of a number of malignancies in recent years. HCAs are substances that are generated during high-temperature cooking, such as broiling or grilling, and are harmful to the body. According to the World Health Organization, both red and processed portions of meat may be related to an increased risk of getting prostate cancer. Examples include the following: lunch meats, beef and pork, sausages with hot dogs. Replace red and processed meats with one of the following protein sources instead: fatty fish such as tuna, salmon, or sardines, fresh or canned beans and legumes such as chickpeas, chickpea flour, lentils, pinto beans, and kidney beans, nuts and nut butter, lean poultry such as skinless turkey or chicken. If you're a lover of cold-cut sandwiches, you might want to try creating a chicken salad sandwich as an alternative. You can also experiment with meat substitutes such as tofu or tempeh, which can be marinated and sautéed to make a savory sandwich filling that is both nutritious and delicious. You might also try eating meat-free for a few meals or on certain days of the week to see how it goes. Here are some suggestions to get you started. Beans can be used in place of meat in your favorite chili or stew recipe. Instead of steaks, grill fish fillets on the grill. Make a black bean burger instead of a hamburger for lunch or dinner. To prepare the tofu, dice it and marinate it in your favorite sauce before stir-frying it with vegetables and serving it with a side of rice. Dairy products. The consumption of significant quantities of dairy products may raise your chances of acquiring prostate cancer in the future. According to a study, consuming whole milk may raise the risk of developing deadly prostate cancer in the future. Reduced fat and skim milks both raise the chance of developing low-grade stages of the disease. Make an effort to reduce your dairy intake. If you must consume fatty foods, choose low-fat or fat-free alternatives, as they can be more beneficial to your prostate health. Reduce your intake of the following foods: cheese made with whole milk and full-fat yogurt, and full-fat butter are available. Cream cheese made with whole milk, ice cream with a lot of fat. Instead, opt for low-fat or fat-free versions of your favorite dairy items to reduce your calorie intake. You could also experiment with alternatives to dairy products. For example, you may be able to locate the following non-dairy milk alternatives at your local grocery store: flaxseed milk. Rice milk is a type of milk made from rice. Almond milk is a type of milk made from almonds. Hemp milk is a beverage made from hemp. Milk made from soy. Coconut milk is a type of dairy product. Milk made from cashews. Considering that each of these non-dairy milks has a distinct flavor, if you don't like one type, experiment with others. However, keep an eye out for additional sugars in these milks, as many of them are sweetened. In addition, you can get non-dairy ice creams that are made with these milks as a base. Alcohol. Drinking large amounts of alcohol may increase your chances of acquiring prostate cancer by a significant margin. Researchers discovered that heavy alcohol drinkers were twice as likely to moderate drinkers to be diagnosed with advanced prostate cancer, based on data from more than 10,000 men who took part in the prostate cancer prevention trial. Heavy drinkers are described as individuals who consume more than 3 alcoholic beverages per day or more than 20 alcoholic beverages per week. For guys, it is recommended that they drink no more than 2 drinks each day on average. A single drink is equal to the following: 12 ounces of your favorite normal beer, or 5% alcohol, 5 ounces of red or white wine, or 12% alcohol, 1.5 ounces of distilled spirit, or 40% alcohol. There are a variety of alternative beverages available to substitute for alcoholic beverages. These are some examples: a mixture of water or sparkling water and freshly squeezed fruit juice, beers or wines that are non-alcoholic, juices that fizz up, either tea or coffee. You may also experiment with producing a non-alcoholic version of your favorite cocktail. For example, if you enjoy mojitos, you may substitute sparkling water or lemon lime soda for the rum. While out with friends or at a restaurant, ask the bartender to serve your drink in the same glass that they would use for the alcoholic version. In addition, request a garnish, such as lemon or lime slice or something else to make your drink feel more festive. Saturated fats. Saturated fats have been related to heart disease. However, the link between saturated fats and prostate cancer is still in the early stages of research. Several studies have been conducted. There is a link between saturated fat intake and the risk of advanced prostate cancer. However, not all research has verified these findings yet. While further research is needed, it is possible that limiting your intake of saturated fats can assist your prostate as well as your general health, because it will allow you to consume more fiber and nutrient-dense vegetables. Saturated fats can be found in the following foods: items derived from meat and dairy, dressings for salad, a variety of baked items, items that have been processed. Replace part of the saturated fats in your diet with healthy monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, which can be found in foods such as the following: avocado, nuts, olive oil, and seeds are all good options. Replace half of the fat in your baked goods with applesauce, or lower the amount of saturated fat in your baked products. For example, if a recipe asks for 1 cup of butter, half a cup of butter and half a cup of unsweetened applesauce can be a substitute for the 1 cup of butter. You can also put mashed avocado in your toast instead of butter, or use it as a substitute for mayonnaise on a sandwich to make it more filling. Excess calcium. Calcium is beneficial to your health, as we all know. However, as with many other components, too much of a good thing is not a good thing in this case. Excess calcium intake has been linked to the acceleration of tumor growth in patients with prostate cancer who are already suffering from the disease, according to research. Limiting or eliminating dairy products such as milk, cheese, cottage cheese, yogurt, pudding, and ice cream will help you reduce your calcium intake. Salad dressings. Saturated fat is the main culprit once again. Salad dressing recipes, on the other hand, frequently rely on saturated fats to provide the dressing with body and texture, the portion that allows it to adhere to the salad. Sweet baked goods. The sweeter the baked goods, the more likely it is that it will include saturated fat, which is detrimental to prostate health. Saturated fats are used in baked goods to help bind ingredients together and give them a smooth, completed texture. Baked products include saturated fats, which, like all saturated fats, can aggravate the symptoms of prostate illness. Canned foods. Despite the fact that they are convenient, canned foods are not beneficial to your prostate health. This is due to the fact that many of them include bisphenol A, which is a synthetic estrogen, or BPA. When polycarbonate containers, such as tin cans or water bottles, are constructed, it is employed as a reinforcement. Investigations exploring the relationship between bisphenol A, or BPA, and a wide range of ailments are still underway. However, the European Union and Canada have already prohibited the use of phthalates in production of infant bottles. Tomatoes, for example, are highly susceptible to BPA contamination. While in storage, tomatoes have the potential to absorb BPA into their soft tissues. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear more from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.